Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out the news that GameStop just purchased eBay. What would this mean for resellers like us? Would it help the business? Would it destroy the business? Would it make us more money? Some resellers say it could be the best thing ever, and while some say it could be a complete disaster. Well, first off, if you haven't heard the news, GameStop could be actually making a true grab to buy eBay, which would be absolutely crazy. We're going to start off with the positive thoughts on this, what would benefit all of us, and then we'll get into the negative later. So let's be real, GameStop knows way more about collectibles than majority of companies they would actually be purchased by. Pokemon cards, video games, obviously, retro consoles, retro games. GameStop's already launching many classic retro game stores as we speak. But there is a chance they'd be able to push the collectible area way harder than maybe eBay pushes it right now. This is where it gets interesting. Imagine being able to walk in a GameStop and drop off your eBay packages there. Can you imagine? Let's say there's a cutoff time at your UPS store or USPS store, wherever you go to, and it's 4 or 5 o'clock. A lot of GameStops are 7:30, 9:30. That would be amazing. And one of the most exciting things for me as a reseller, what I would love is if you could actually authenticate your item there. Can you imagine having like a Sega Genesis game that's rare? This may not be that rare. That's like a rare game or rare vinyl or something they could authenticate in front of you, put some kind of stamp on it, put some kind of like a ticket slip to show this item's been verified. Because I've had a few customers, even recently, if you watch my videos, say it was a wrong item or it was a scam item or a fake item, whatever the thing is now, they say. But to go in there and get your item authenticated would be amazing. Also, I have no clue if this would ever be implemented, but I'm like a GameStop reward carrier holder. Whenever I got my PlayStation Portable, I signed up for the little thing because you get discount. And so I had their reward system for about a year. I think it just expired. But that reward system was awesome. Like you could when you get like $5 or $10 towards every month free. It'd be kind of cool if GameStop implemented something like that with eBay. Like say you had that GameStop card, but you get $5 or $10 of credit towards eBay online purchases per month. I know with GameStop, if you don't use that $5 every month, it doesn't roll over, it expires, so it makes you use it. I would literally just go to GameStop with my girlfriend for like a year straight, just getting little X-Men figures. Let me show you. X-Men figures, all these little things. So a lot of these were like $6 or $7 or whatever it is. They give you $5. I spend like $1 more and get them. But that's a lot of the stuff I was getting for a while. Also, that was actually like 15 or 20 bucks. And I took $5 off with a GameStop reward. But I feel like the incentive people would get to losing $5, they'd probably go online and spend it. They might get something small, but you never know. And just in general, it helps out everybody. I don't deal with trading cards, but same thing with trading cards, Pokemon, whatever you're into. Same thing. If it's a rare item that GameStop knows how to authenticate, that would be awesome. And one thing eBay struggles with sometimes is attracting young buyers. Do you know how many young people just constantly walk into GameStop? Like when I'm at the mall and I'm going to GameStop once in a while, it's just majority of them are under 22 years old. eBay doesn't have that market like they would want. I feel like I see more ads recently on YouTube trying to get younger people into it. But if you ask a younger person about eBay, they probably never used it. I have, and they've never used it before. So merging those audiences could be a great deal for resellers and buyers. Also, this could create a really high demand for retro style games, movies, vinyl, hopefully. If you're in the market like I am, I do physical media, and just to have more eyes on eBay could be a great thing. It could make the market surge. But now let's talk about the other side of the debate. This could be a real nightmare for resellers as well. The first thing most resellers think about and what's on people's minds is higher fees. Anytime you have a corporation or big business buy another business, you always start having higher fees, higher stuff. As resellers right now, we are already getting crushed by shipping increases, promoted listing costs, return abuse, slow sales, the algorithm changes. There's just so many things that unknown for us that we're already getting hit with currently with eBay. So the fact that another company that we have no idea how they run their internals, it could be scary. But the last thing any reseller wants is more fees. What if GameStop starts competing directly with eBay sellers and having their items on eBay platform. Think about it. They already have trade-ins. They already have employees, warehouses, and stores. If they were to put their inventory on eBay, competing directly with us, with their market, or with their in-house stuff already, that could spell disaster for our prices. They pretty much could dominate the retro game market overnight, Funko, collectibles, anything that has to do with collecting, trading cards. I mean, that stuff, they already know how to do it. I know we could also get into the debate, if you wanted to, about how GameStop doesn't know how to do it correctly, or whatever it is. They keep closing down stores, trying to pander to different markets. But I mean, they're still around, and they still have enough money to maybe purchase eBay. So that's something. This is another interesting point. What if GameStop starts paying better for trade-ins? I mean, as of now, if you go into GameStop and try to trade in your stuff, I don't recommend it. You do not get half of what you usually get if you just try to sell it on eBay. That it may be hard to start sourcing inventory cheaper. Luckily, I do storage unit stuff, so I don't do like garage sale sourcing or estate sale sourcing. I do estate sale stuff once in a while, just because I go out with my girlfriend and we have fun just doing that. But I never like really pick up stuff that I really sell. I've always kept it usually. But if people know they can go to GameStop and GameStop can directly offer you the same price, let's say if somebody on eBay would, you might as well just go in store and sell it right then and get the cash right there. And speaking of cash, I did forget to mention one thing in the positives is, can you imagine being able to get paid on site too? So if you were a seller and GameStop bought eBay and you needed money, or you needed your check, or you needed your payout, and there's no way for you to access or transfer, or it took too long to transfer the money, you could imagine just walking into a GameStop store and you're able to get a check cashed or get a check through GameStop from the items you sold on eBay. That's pretty cool. So honestly, I think this in general would help some resellers and hurt others. I think the main thing is stability. A lot of resellers aren't experiencing stability right now, me included. These last 3-4 months have been pretty down for me. So to have a corporation come in and another corporation come in and take over, it sounds scary, but I try to be positive about these kind of things. eBay's done me good so far. I make a living off eBay. So hopefully, if it all goes down and GameStop does purchase eBay, I would hope GameStop wants a positive outcome for their new employees. We're kind of their employees pretty much. So I would hope they want the best for us, because they make more money when we make more money. So you can't automatically just assume the negative. Let's hope for the best. One thing I can definitely be sure of is anytime a big corporation takes over, things will start changing very fast. One thing I want to know from you all, if GameStop actually did buy eBay, what would that mean for you? What do you think it would mean for you? Would it help your business, hurt your business? With mine, I don't sell as many video games as I used to. My market is VHS tapes, Betamax tapes, vinyl. Let me know below if you're excited or if you're scared, because I am definitely a little bit of both. I'm trying to be optimistic, and we're going to continue to be. And thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see what I find next, what I sell next, or just what I want to talk about next, make sure to follow me, like the video if you can. Take care. Bye.